The code that puts you back on the path of prosperity. There is a part of you that does not forget. Not when everything takes longer. Not when the world seems to say, not yet. There is a quiet point inside your chest that knows you were not born to live begging life for crumbs. And today, what you're about to hear is not an ordinary talk. It's a realignment, an inner order that changes the tone of your mind. And when the tone changes, your choices change. And when your choices change, the path responds. Take a deep breath now, no rush, as if the air were a reminder, you are here. And if you are here, movement is still possible. Pay attention. The universe does not react to desperation. It reacts to coherence. It responds to what you sustain with consistency, thought, emotion, and word. Because a word is not just sound. A word is direction. A word is an emotional command. And an emotional command becomes posture. And posture becomes results. Before we continue, I want to ask you for something simple. Write in the comments calmly, as if you were signing a commitment. I authorize good to move in my life. Write it exactly like that. Not for the algorithm, for you. Because when you write it, you turn intention into form. Now let me tell you something almost no one admits. Many people don't have a lack of money. They have a lack of inner alignment with money. They work, they try, they push. But inside, they carry a vibration of conflict, fear, urgency, guilt, the feeling of delay, the feeling that it's never enough. And money, like everything that circulates, responds to the atmosphere, not to the request, but to the atmosphere. So before you ask for more, you need to stabilize the base. You need to recover authority. Not the authority of ego, the authority of someone who remembers, I can lead my life with awareness. Run a test now. Notice where your inner voice comes from when you think about money. Does it come from panic, from shame, from comparison, from urgency? Or does it come from a firm, quiet, decided place? Because if your voice comes from fear, you act like someone running away. And people who run away decide poorly. They buy to relieve pressure. They accept less. They postpone what matters. They start and stop. And then they call it destiny. But if your voice comes from steadiness, you act like someone who chooses. And those who choose, build. Now imagine a very simple scene. In front of you there is a door. Not a wooden door, a door of light. It represents access, it represents opportunities, it represents new ideas, it represents paths that once seemed closed. That door does not open to shouting, it does not open to anxiety, it does not open to hurry, it opens to the right frequency. And the right frequency is when your word matches your state. That's why I want to give you a code in 3 parts, 3 keys. 3 statements that reorganize your mind from within, and as a consequence, reorganize how you see, decide, and position yourself. And I want you to do this with serenity, no performance, no forcing, because what is true doesn't need to scream. First key, identity. Your reality responds to who you believe you are. You can repeat, I want to prosper 1,000 times. But if inside you feel small, guilty, or unworthy, you will sabotage your own path. So, calmly, repeat inside or out loud if you can. I am a clear channel to receive and manage good. Do you feel the difference? It's not I beg, it's not I hope, it's I am a channel. A channel receives, a channel sustains, a channel carries responsibility. Now complete it to anchor it. I receive with wisdom, I use with honor, I multiply with peace. You don't have to believe it 100% right now. You just need to repeat it without irony, without inner mockery, because mockery cuts the flow of your own mind. Second key, sovereignty. There is a point that separates 2 lives, the life of someone who begs and the life of someone who decides. And deciding is not chest beating. Deciding is stopping the negotiation with thoughts that weaken you. So repeat with calm firmness. Nothing delays the good that belongs to me by right. I leave the cycle of delay. I leave the cycle of confusion. I enter the cycle of clarity. When you say this, you are not doing magic. You are training a new inner axis. Because prosperity likes clarity, it likes direction, it likes consistency. And here is a practical point without losing spirituality. Clarity is knowing what comes in, knowing what goes out, and stopping the habit of pretending you didn't see. Clarity is facing numbers as a tool, not a punishment. Clarity is refusing to make decisions just to calm anxiety. You don't have to be perfect. You have to be consistent. Third key, return and repositioning. Many people live with the feeling that everything goes away. But today you will replace that feeling with another, the feeling of organized return. Repeat, what is mine finds me in the right time and in the right form. I am available to receive the best. I do not lose what is mine. I learn to sustain it. Do you see? Here you change the focus from saving to sustaining, because sustaining is the secret. Now I'll give you a simple exercise, and this is where many people unlock because they stop living on autopilot. For the next 24 hours, do one thing. Every time your mind says, I can't, there isn't, it will be missing, it won't work, you will respond with a short sentence without fighting, I choose a better route now. That's it. It's a gentle break on the old pattern. And every time you receive any amount, small or big, pause for 10 seconds. 10, no rush, and say silently, I recognize the good that arrived. I decide with calm. That pause changes everything because it cuts the impulse. It puts you back at the wheel. Now I want you to visualize a golden light in the center of your chest without exaggerated fantasy, just a soft warmth. That light rises to your throat because your throat is the bridge of your word. And when your word is aligned, it becomes direction. So repeat the complete code once with presence. I am a clear channel to receive and manage good. Nothing delays the good that belongs to me by right. What is mine finds me in the right time and in the right form. Now stay for a few seconds without asking for anything. Just stay, because there is a kind of creation that happens in the rest of trust. No hurry, no pressure, no threat. And I need to tell you something important. Conscious prosperity is not winning, and that's it. It's learning to sustain. It's learning to choose better. It's learning to care for what arrives. It's learning to say no to what drains you. It's learning to say yes to what builds you. If you want a concrete sign that this is entering you, take one small action today. Create a simple place for your finances. It can be a notebook, a folder, a note on your phone. A clean box to separate essentials. The object is not the point. The message is, I am present. Now I'm going to seal this with a final decree, short but strong. And I want you to repeat it as someone who assumes responsibility, not as someone who begs. Final decree. I close the cycle of mental scarcity. I choose clarity, discipline, and peace. I become a person who sustains good. I attract aligned opportunities, right partnerships, and useful ideas. Only I receive, I organize, I decide, and I grow. And now, gratitude. Because gratitude is not flattery toward the universe. Gratitude is the inner signature of someone who recognizes, I have left survival mode. If this decree awakens something in you, do two things. First, write in the comments, my decree is already in motion. Second, save this video to repeat for 7 days. A simple, direct, consistent cycle. No exaggeration, no anxiety, with presence. and go through your day with a new posture. Speak about money with respect. Speak about the future with firmness. Speak about work with honor, because every sentence is a direction, and when you sustain the direction, life begins to confirm it. Breathe, and close with this deep inside. I am a channel, I am clarity, I am sustaining power, and good finds a way to me. It is done. Now walk as someone who has already decided.